up with this idea along with a few key members like Hasan Hujari of Malja, which is the first hub in Bahrain that supports local and emerging designers. So it's a space that does primarily three things. Gets the artists to work together and collaborate, showcases their artwork, and gets them to network.
It all starts with a space, and so when you have a space where people can come and have an interesting discussion, and the purpose of the space itself is a bit different than what we have before, then suddenly you have new opportunities and new possibilities for artists.
To have a place or like a space where I can invite these artists to come down and then I can actually supervise them as well, and then we collab on a track, it would be amazing.
That's good to hear.
So there are people taking initiative to do things with their peers, to collaborate with others outside of institutions and outside of, like, let's say, the government, you know? So it's really allowing people to take charge and take things into their own hands to develop and to create.
Having lived in Amwaj for a long time, I do find it's somewhere that is nice and neutral, that all of the community in Bahrain live here from all over the world, and I thoroughly enjoy the fact that it is such a mixed community with no reference to any particular bias at all. And I think setting up such a venue in such a location gives us an opportunity to appeal to everyone.
So why don't you do here, just do a small one here that can like be directed here to be, say, this side of the...
See the difference when the light shoots on the painting?
We have
just
to
turns it.
That was great, thank you very much.
At the start, what we tried to do is we always had the idea of like the refuge being like a bird's wing, landing on the building and kind of covering it. So almost like protecting, like a refuge shelter. So I think Bahrain it's the perfect spot. It's like it will probably become that Malja will help Bahrain to put Bahrain on a culturally as a center point in the GCC countries for art and emerging artists.
So I'm developing one of the sides of the building for the landscape architectural treatment. It's going to be a really important art piece for the space, and it's going to be changeable, so different artists will go there.
We wanted to introduce upcycling and encourage it as well. We tried to see ideas, or to look for ideas that are easy to do and not very cost effective. So we got this idea of doing seats out of plastic crates.
I'm using a lot of recycled stuff. Get my inspiration from the street. I can show people how could I use a whole car to do furniture from it.
The room is really designed so that there's not much time between walking into the room and making music. So we got some special studio monitors that we're setting up exactly right. So there's a sweet spot right behind the computer screen.
The exhibition specifically is going to have a major focus on digital art that is shared through social media or social applications. So we're actually really interested to see how creators are creating content, visual content, and also, you know, their theories, their processes, and how they're sharing that on different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, different social media platforms.
First of all, I was thrilled by the logo because of the Kufi element in it, which is my favorite form of calligraphy as well. I framed it with the Rutra and also with the Bani Jamra fabric. It starts by tying 1,260 threads, getting it right. Okay, yeah.
Regionally, there's nothing like it. There is no creative space that brings together so many different mediums and creative outlets. Oh.
Because Malja is not a formal institution, it allows for much more freedom when it comes to providing programs, providing platforms, and getting people involved.
Malja doesn't have a set shape or form. It could, pop up in a house in Maharrag. It could, pop up in a building, on the 30th floor with this gorgeous view. It doesn't really matter in what shape or form it takes. It just matters that the agenda is there to serve a higher purpose.
The whole space, it felt like it's a Malja. It's a literal translation of a Malja. It's a place where people can meet, and people can be themselves. It's like a shelter for everyone.
Something like Malja could potentially be a space where artists can collaborate with the space itself to develop new things, and that's something that I would like to see personally.
To just be there and it doesn't have to be us working, even brainstorming, to be in the space and the environment where you can actually get inspired.
This building represents the future for a community that hasn't quite had a chance to enjoy it yet.
Bahrain is known as a liberal society, a society that is pushing boundaries, and I think this could be one other stepping stone towards helping the young.
I think us lighting, we were just a small cell that participated in making that baby. The sound people, you guys, the crew, so it was everybody. And then now we see the baby coming out, and of course we forgot about all the, the bad days and stuff.
Hopefully when I come back in a year, this will be something very cool. Malja is honey to a bee.